The H1B Guy here, and today, the H1B Guy news for the week ending January 20th, 2023. Today I'll cover H1B consular processing time improves and U.S. failing high-skilled immigrants. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention the H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via the H1BGuy.com. Today's news is brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, the ideal plan B for high-skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain, by PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys, navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process, and by Mop Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa-related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Your partner Mop Squad has a solution. Join the squad. Now, the news. On Tuesday, January the 17th, I posted the H1B lottery for fiscal year 2024, What You Need to Know, where I covered timelines, registration and selection process, and cost. It's one of the most frequent topics I'm asked to cover, so I wanted to take some time to put over a quick overview on the H1B lottery for fiscal year 2024. And I hope you'll check that post out if you haven't already. On January 17th, 2023, in an article on Mint titled More H1B L Visas in 2023 than in 2019, U.S. claims significant improvement in visa issuance in India. Quote, at the business side, we have also made significant progress by issuing more H1B and L visas in 2022 than we did even in 2019 before the pandemic. That is a significant improvement. Even we are still in the process of ramping up our staff. Is there more work to do? Yes, there is more work to do, and we are committed to doing it. We are doubling down on the number of direct hires we have to facilitate the issuance of visas here at the embassy, and we are also working to bring on diplomatic spouses to also work in the process in the areas of visas, says Arun Venkatamaran, U.S. Assistant Secretary of Commerce for Global Markets. According to travel.state.gov reports on October 31st, there is an average of 900 days wait time for appointments for visitor visas B1 and B2, an average of 400 days wait time for students in M and J, and an average of 300 days wait times for petition-based temp work visas like H, L, O, P, and Q across the U.S. consulates in India. It's great news to see a return to pre-pandemic processing levels. I'd go as far as to say the reason more H1B and L visas were processed in 2022 was due to the lack of visa availability and pent-up demand from prior years. I've seen conflicting reports surrounding the appointment app that the Department of State has implemented and the lack of availability at consulates around the globe. Still an issue as of the time of this post. 300 plus days wait time for H1B visa appointments is just unacceptable, and I'm glad to hear there's an emphasis being placed on decreasing wait times and increasing appointment availability. The reality here is that this is an issue that we've been talking about and discussing for almost 3 years. Yes, the pandemic played a role in the lack of visa availability, but it's an issue that's continued to linger well past our return to new normal. Let's hope as consulates increase their staff, the average wait times listed from the October 31st bulletin that was mentioned by the travel.state.gov becomes a thing of the past as we move into 2023. Also on January 17th, 2023, in an article by Anna Kramer for Wired titled Big Tech's Layoffs Highlight How the U.S. Fails Immigrant Workers. Quote, Tens of thousands of people have been laid off at Amazon, Meta, Salesforce, and other once voracious tech employers in recent months. But one group of workers has been particularly shortchanged: U.S. immigrants holding H-1B visas for workers with specialist skills. That's a particularly tough situation when the larger companies that sponsor most tech related visas are also those making layoffs and freezing hiring. Amazon and Meta, which together have announced at least 29,000 layoffs in recent months, each plan to sponsor more than 1,000 new H 1B visas in 2022 fiscal year, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services figures show. Tech workers outside of the U.S. appear to love H-1Bs too, despite the system's limitations. The visa provides a way for ambitious coders to get closer to the epicenter of the global tech industry or to leverage their skills into a fresh start in the US. Immigrant workers aren't the only ones losing in this moment. Tech companies have invested decades and millions of dollars into lobbying for kinder rules and an increase in the number of visas available and in sponsoring hundreds of thousands of workers. Yet the process remains unchanged, and layoffs mean some skilled workers that companies may want to hire from competitors, either now or in the future, will instead leave the country. Within the past 48 hours, Microsoft, 10,000 plus, and Alphabet, 12,000 plus, both announced significant layoffs and can be added to the ever growing list. On a LinkedIn post, Ron Hatrick, a staffing and labor expert, questioned: could many of the layoffs that have occurred have hit H-1Bs? The implications are significant. The biggest: the U.S. can flex IT hiring and feel very little pain, something that appears to be happening. I responded by saying, I think the answer falls somewhere in the number of H-1B change of employer applications or change of status applications that have been submitted since the layoff wave began. Green tech companies appear to be one of the largest beneficiaries in this H-1B talent shift. If there's been a significant increase in H-1B continuing employment change of employer transfers, then the underlying answer is H-1B visa holders who are part of layoffs landed a new opportunity with a new employer. The change of status applications from H-1B to B-1B2 will also be very telling on the number of H-1B visa holders impacted by these layoffs who were changing statuses to surpass the current 60-day window provided by USCIS for them to maintain status. But for the time being, our immigration system continues to fail high skilled immigrants, and something has to change. For the full post on the H1B Guy news for the week ending January 20th, 2023, please check out the h1bguy.com. And today's news was brought to you by Syndesis and Path to Canada, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesis and Path to Canada are your answers. They will gladly help you navigate the process, and if you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesis or Path to Canada will be in touch. And by PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. If you're looking to reduce your costs and overhead associated with PERM labor certification recruitment advertising, let PERM-Ads.com help you. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. company nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking an opportunity to find a rewarding career in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 8 weeks. So whether you're looking to stay working with your current U.S. company or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.